Okay. So we're in the fight caves. We've got our banker's note. What? What is the point of this relic? It doesn't work!
Did you bark it?
No! Weeble! What? What? Oh my god! I did 150k! In 3, in 2, in 1! Come on, come on, come on! Let's go! Boom! It's done! No way! No way! There's no way! That's small. Boom! Oh my god! What the? What? All right, Zuck, please give me a full book. That would make me so happy, dude. Oh, let's go! I got the full book! Oh, what the? What? No way! There is no way! I've never had a double drop in my life with this boss! Charge! Boss! I teleported! What? Oh my god! What the? What?
You're short, you're bad at the game, and you can't even kill Harak.
Alright, and I just went like that.
Ow! Oh! Double rim! Oh my god! Oh my god, a double rim! Well, first, there's no way! There's actually no way! That is so insane! I'm critting. That's it. Done. Let's go! Yes! Are you ready? 3, 2, done. Yes! Boom! So I'm kind of hoping that I don't get a drop on a reroll. Oh my god! Just kidding! I'm absolutely kidding! I take it back! 3, 2, 1! Yes, let's go! Let's freaking go, dude! Yes! 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 Okay! Back to the G! Quick! Did I win? No shot! What? Wait, what? A double drop? It's done! Let's go! Bang! Hit the teleport. Holy shit. Done. Let's go! Golden defeater completed. Oh, we cooked that P11. Nice and easy. Nice and smooth with it. Any placeholders in chat? Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Happy New Year, everyone. How are we doing? Hopefully everyone is doing well, taking care. I also am aware that it is not the morning. Wait, I'm going to open a window. 1 second. Like a tiny bit. But yeah, hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream. How we doing? Dude, first stream of the new year. I can't believe we made it to 2026. How are you guys doing? I won't lie. I spent the entirety of yesterday sitting by the fire reading a book. Like, literally the entire day. I did basically nothing. Actually, that's a lie. I did like an hour of writing the script for a video, and that's it. You look a year older already? Oh, no. Wait a second. That's not terribly nice, is it? But yeah, what's good, everybody? Hopefully everyone is doing well, taking care. What is up? Dawson, Whiffs, Kochi, Mika, Wee Trumpet, Kermuse, Sintashi, Nathan, Tiny Teat, Sigma Duck, Mox, welcome in. Bomb Elbow, welcome in. Frage, welcome in. Dr. Bubbles, welcome in. Patchy Strong, what is good? How's it going? Pingstar, welcome in, gamer. Hope you're doing well. Tommy, welcome in. Nalia, Matthias, welcome in, guys. Hopefully everyone is doing well. But yeah, welcome. What am I reading right now? I'm literally I am reading the least intellectually inclined book of all time. I am reading the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. My New Year's goal is comp cape on my main. MQCB I goal by February. Ooh, that's a lot of work. My wife won't talk to me unless I refer to her as the head mod of the house. And I think that's troublesome. Thanks for that. Well, I mean, it's kind of like, it's either you or her, right? Hi, buddy. Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Have I done Raksha? If not, could you do a few kills? Yeah, I would love to. I will happily do some kills. I haven't had a single Raksha kill in the whole rebuild thus far. Before that, though, I think very important, I have been feeling like we haven't made a lot of rebuild progress in the last few days. And I think part of the reason for that is I haven't been selling my loot. I've just been letting it stack up. And as nice as that is, the first thing I want to do today is I want to see how close we actually are to a Fractured Staff of Armadal. So I would actually like to sell my drops, and we're going to see how much money we're on. And hopefully it's like a pleasantly, surprisingly high amount. I will say this. I'm hoping we've left our dry streaks in 2025, man. Like, holy. We are literally dry at every boss we've gone to in this rebuild. Went to a Masket, went super dry. Went to Zammy, went super dry. Went to Karapak, went super dry. Like, it's just not happening for me. So, you know, maybe we've left that in last year, and we'll be ready to cook. Hi, Lynx. Thank you so much for the 52 months. I appreciate it. So I learned that you're the root cause of all that's wrong with our I like to blame it the fact that Raziel now drops 5 to 8 Torstol seeds. Sucks that I'm so short of them now. Wait, 5 to 8? I feel like that's enough, no? Hold the phone. How many did it used to be? Any Solak today? I'm down. Did you see the 10-man Vorkath sub 120? I didn't, but that's really funny. Yeah, it's actually crazy to think, like, the Vorkath skip rot used to be so ridiculously precise, and now, like, you can kind of... I mean, you can't totally free-for-all it, but it's a lot closer to that now. It used to be 40 per drop. Holy. The problem is bosses, you need to do heists. I mean, I'm kind of down for whatever, but yeah, first thing I want to do is obviously finish my farm run, and then I want to sell my loot just to like see where we're at, because to be honest, like there's a world where I have enough money for a Fasoa piece. And if I do, that'd be great. Also, I'm in the process of drinking coffee, which is good. My Vorkath skip strat is to not go there. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. My Vorkath skip strat is right around there too. I have very limited desire to do Vorkath. But, I mean, at the same time, though, that is actually the boss with the highest gear checks of any boss in the game. Like, it really is. Like, you're not going to go to Vorkath and do Vorkath skips in the gear that I have right now. Like, you actually need Biss, so, you know, that helps at least. Dude, why do I feel like when I go farming, I feel like other people go farming too? Do you think that's possible? Or do you think that everybody just farms, and I happen to be running into people farming? How am I doing today? I'm doing okay, Turtle Jam. Yeah, not too bad. I've just been trying to take care of the mental a little bit the last... I'd say couple weeks, so yeah, kind of prioritizing that, but overall not bad at all. Super happy to be here. Main character syndrome? Yeah, true. Yeah, but here's the thing, I'll say something like that, and then someone teleports to the farm patch and like calls me short or something. Like, it just, I don't know. It feels like a real thing, you know? Good afternoon, Ryan. Hello. A7X4. What's good? How are you? What about Mental? I don't think anything happened to Mental. I just think that after Leagues, I mean, here's what actually happened. And now I know this. So after Leagues, I got super burnt out. And I think I forced myself to come back before I was ready. And you got to remember too, in Leagues, right? I did 3 different playthroughs to tier 7. Like I played a stupid amount. And I think instead of taking the proper amount of time and like listening to my body, I kind of said, all right, I'm giving myself like 3 days off or whatever. And that has to be enough regardless of if it is or not. And then I kind of forced myself back. And then I've been like just genuinely dealing with the burnout from leagues, I think still now, because I didn't do a good enough job of like just taking the amount of time I needed. I'm telling you guys right now, Leagues 2, I'm booking a vacation after Leagues 2. Like I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna sit on a beach for a week. Because yeah, it's been a little rough for me, honestly, where I'm finding it hard to be creative and come up with ideas, and hard to like motivate and everything else, like just all the classic burnout symptoms. So I'm trying to take care of that and listen to that a little bit more, because I don't want to like just make it worse. But yeah, I know it's crazy to say you're dealing with leagues burnout in January of 2026, but yeah, I definitely am. What was more burnout, EGM or leagues? Oh, leagues by a long shot. Oh my god. Your body takes breaks for you if you don't. Exactly. That is a really good way to put it. Yeah, so I think for the last, like, honestly, for the last month and a half, for my streams and my videos, like, I don't want to say my heart hasn't been in it, because obviously, like, I care deeply, but it hasn't felt the way that I want it to. And that's been really, like, unnerving for me. So, anyway, that's what I mean by taking care of my mental, is just, like, taking breaks when I feel like I need them, and just like, I don't know, I just need to trust that I will end up feeling better at some point. But I think it's one of those things where like, it doesn't happen by just like powering through. And I very much regret powering through the 3 leagues playthroughs, including the range one and the magic one after that. And then basically not giving myself enough time afterwards to chill. But yeah, I quit after leagues. I still haven't logged back in. Yeah, no. And it makes sense. Like, it was my first leagues, right? Like, I didn't know any better, but oh my god, it's been tough. When's the anniversary thing? I'm assuming Monday. I still can't get back into RSC after leagues. Yeah, no, it did my head in. I think the range one really did it for you. I think it was all of it. Like, I loved leagues. I will do the same thing next leagues. It was just the amount, right? I think I overdid it a little bit. But yeah. With that said, though, what I want to do at the start of today's stream is I want to sell all of my loot and see how much money we're at. And if we have enough money to buy like a fractured staff of orbital piece, that would be very cool. I'd be very down for that. Also, look at all the pure acids. All of this is from pickpocketing the Wizard's Tower mages. Like, we've actually been going kind of crazy there. But yeah, let's sell off all of our loot and see where we're at on the financials, all right? That's going to be step 1. Because, like, even being able to buy a Fasoa piece, like, even that, I think, would feel kind of nice. So, let's do some selling of some items. I'll give you 15 mil for all of your loot. It'll save you having to click. Bro, that's like... the Lego school of deals. Like when he had Yo-Man alking for him and paying Yo-Man like 10%. It's crazy, dude. That was a crazy moment. Why did Yo-Man agree to that? Why did Legos agree to that? That's crazy. Chat, why aren't Hydrix bolts buying? Or selling? Also, cannonballs. Are they like both on the heist drop table or something? Surely not, right? Okay, ready for the coin pouch? Bang! That was like almost nothing. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was gonna be a lot more. But next they're gonna tell me Vital Sparks aren't selling either. Oh, they are. Huge. Do you guys think people are investing in like Limitless? Oh, they clearly are. They think Limitless is gonna become something super powerful. See, that's interesting. Very curious. I gotta buy it one piece at a time. Well, now that there's transmuting, right? They should all be about the same price, right? That's sort of what I was thinking. So, like, I'm open to it. Wait, 11 mil of huge plated rune salvage? What drops huge plated rune salvage? Wait, I'm gonna check what that's from. Whatever boss this is, we should do more of. Wiki, huge plated rune salvage. Hold the phone. Who done it? Oh, mask it. Classic. Yeah, that checks. I mean, true. Like, we should probably do more of it, but that's really funny. I don't know why. I really thought it was going to be something else. Dude, dust runes are getting cheap enough that they're, like, worth using. Also, the idea that I have 10 mil from dust runes from AFK pickpocketing is kind of insane. I have done a lot of it, though. Like, I'm literally almost 200 mil thieving now. And I don't know what I was at the start of the rebuild, but not even close to that. I might have been, like, 150 mil. So we have done a lot, but still, holy moly. It makes your splinter shot deal double damage? True. Do you still use clear-headed on Talos before? I would, yeah. I haven't done Telos in forever, so I'm not gonna say I do, because, like, I don't actively, but yeah, I would. Dude, all of these relics. Dude, how much money is that? 25k, so... Oh, it's like... Is that 10 mil of relics? That I'd have to alch myself? That's brutal. Yeah, that kind of hurts the soul a bit. That's okay. I can't use auto alchers because they're full. Because whenever I do a rebuild, I put all the stuff that I want to take out of my bank that's untradeable, like potions, in my auto alcher. Oh well. What's Ghostly Essence worth? 5k each? Get in. And then those are 5k each. Look at all the relics, yeah. We might need to figure out a way to do some alching, perhaps. Okay. I think that's all of the... No, I'm missing stuff. Wait, I'm missing, like, a lot of stuff. Hold. Okay, that's good. All that's good. All my other runes, I'm just going to keep them because I'm going to end up using them, I would assume. Okay. I think that's, like, actually all of my loot. Yeah, that looks to be good to be. Oh, and farming stuff, too. I'm actually down to sell the farming stuff as well. I was 153 mil thieving. And I'm 190 mil now. Holy. Wow, so I did like at least 2 hours of thieving. That's a thieving XP rate's a really high joke. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop all these offers. Dude, why is nobody using Steam runes, chat? Why is nobody buying Marathal's staff? That's the real question. More people should be buying that. It's exceptionally rare and important, you know? Wait, why is Wine of Guthix down, too? Dude, have the juicers graduated from Guthix Rest to not using food at all? Like, maybe. Maybe they just don't use food at all anymore. They've completely ascended. Oh my god, fortunes are so cheap. Holy, the Kluers must be mauling. It's unbelievable. Guster's quickly took the smoke grid spawn of my pouches for temporal and one-trade thieving update. Big savings, yeah. If I wasn't on a rebuild, I'd probably be doing that too. Thank you for explaining the joke. Oh no. Wait, are blood tallies actually 60k? No, of course they're not. Dude, it would have been cool if they were, though. It would have been cool. But alas. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. I like seeing the money go up. Money up is good. You know, this is how you're supposed to start the new year, I think. By recovering from Christmas shopping. Shavar, thank you so much for the 30 months. I really appreciate it. It's very kind of you. And thanks a lot for all of your support. 488 mil. You know, I actually think we might have enough for a Fasoa piece. It might be in the cards. No room for food in the new hybrid setups? True. How are you going to fit your 12th EOF if you bring food? Like, it kind of makes sense if you really think about it. Could have something to do with the Clue Chaser event? Yeah, no, it definitely is. I mean, I'm happy about it, man. It means I got a cheaper EOF. Like, I'm not remotely mad about it, but yeah, selling a loot tab is always nice. Okay, so we're over half a bill. That's not a bad spot to be. And we've got all of the salvage too. Okay. 531 mil. So I kind of feel like that might be enough for a Fasoa piece. The other thing we could do too is I think I want to open all my troves because we let them stack up for a bit. Each big trove on average is worth 400k. And we've got 39 of them, so, you know, I think I'm happy doing that. Let's send it. Oh my god, did I not get a single big page? Wait, that's crazy. What? There's no shot. What? I just slammed 41 big troves. Oh no. Wait, that's actually nuts. All right, well, wait, I just got an Onyx from a Jastrove though. Yeah, dude, that's not so good, is it? 6 mil, that's it? I mean, we just got really unlucky. Wait, that's literally less value from all of those troves than just getting big pages once. Dude, we got to do another susathon for real. That's crazy. All right, I was literally like, I was expecting like 20 mil from the big troves, at least. Game just doesn't like me today, you know? What's the best book for necromancy? People would usually say sorry, full book. But it'd be like full or Jas. Both are cool. Yeah, wow. Dude, I want them to add a button to sell your whole invent. Like, sell whole invent at minus 20%. I'd be very down for that idea. I'm just saying, it'd be kind of convenient. We use the Underworld Grimoire. Well, at least that confirms that I am not the brokest one. That's good, at least. Okay. The other thing I was thinking is maybe it's time to start selling our Marantils. Because my concern is if I drop them all in the Grand Exchange at once, I don't think they're going to sell at guide, right? We'll see what they sell for. But I think if I slow sell them, I could win. So, as nice as the massive stack of Marantils was, I'm going to keep farming. But yeah, no, I'm going to drop them in at 5.8k each and leave them in to sell for another 36 mil. Because that's going to be a ton of money. And then I might do the same with my mushrooms and my star blooms as well. Just like, I want to start liquefying, right? I want to start turning some of this stuff into actual money. Star blooms are 22k. Oh, beautiful. So you know what? I might slow sell these too at 22.5 because I think they will probably sell over time for that. Give me a little extra money. Oh, easy. And then the more Kellas, I'll just leave them in there. They're like kind of worthless, so I don't really actually care about these as much. Yeah, the more Kellas, I honestly thought would be way better, but I think unless you've done the achievement diary, no good at all. But yeah, okay. So we're now sitting on 546 million coins of like spending money. It's not bad. Obviously, that's all from commons. Like, we've been so dry everywhere we've gone, but I'm not mad about that. Like, I feel like that might be enough for a Fasoa piece. Potentially. JK Wizard, how long are you doing rebuild for? So I want to go till I've got best in slot. So basically, it's get a Fasoa, get 2 Mickens gear, and then we're done. It's going to take a bit of time, but to be honest, I just haven't been streaming as much as I had wanted to, just because I'm dealing with some burnout and some mental stuff. So, to be honest with you, like, we should be further ahead. I have been dropping the ball, so we'll see what happens in the next week, but, like, I genuinely want this rebuild done in the next week. If we can do it. We'll see what we can do. Hi, Legos. How are you? Sorry to hear you with Meadows at best wishes. Thank you. Yeah, it's all good. It's like normal stuff, I think. It just happens sometimes. And I think a lot of people get this where it could be hard to perform at your maximum capabilities. And then for me, especially when I have a job where I'm like on camera a lot and it's like a creative space, it just saps my creativity to 0 and it makes it really hard. But yeah, we ball. Okay. Every day, we're just going to do the best we can. So the symbol's 560, 580, 575. We could go on Ellie and see how much they aren't. That's a good idea, right? The symbol is 540. Wait, so I can actually afford it. What about the shaft? Dude, a fractured shaft sounds not pleasant. I'm just... Anyway. Okay, so... We want the symbol. I mean... If I can get this at 541, like... I'm in. Maybe it'll slow by. Maybe it won't. We shall see. As someone who can't do group content, time restrictions, group anxiety, love living vicariously through you, fair enough. We take those. Shaft is 670? Wait, why does Ellie say it's 540? Oh, no. I'm in pain. Hi, Ice Cloud. Thank you for the sub. Tried to sell my body today, in brackets, donate blood, and because my HR was a bit elevated, your heart rate was a bit elevated, they turned me down. Joke's on them. I have that good blood. What? Ice Cloud. Fasoa is 3 bill? No, it isn't. Elliot, stop spreading misinformation on the internet. Leave me alone. Maybe I should have rebuilt into Necromancy and not the most sought after style. No, it's fine. We're chilling. Everything's good, chat. Everything has never been better. And to prove how good everything is, I'm actually about to do a Star Bloom run. I used to donate blood in college and then get drunk on 3 beers. That's a good one. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of funny. I was never allowed to donate blood when I was at university because I didn't weigh enough. I definitely could now. I think I could anyway. I don't know what the recs are, but I have filled out a little bit in recent years. I am less of a twig person. Well, no, because like in my like peak university slash young adult slash degenerate streamer era, like I think I weighed like 110 pounds. Like that's not... No, don't do that. But it was mostly because I was bad at being an adult and I didn't know how to feed myself. You know, classic university moment. Like everybody goes through that for like a couple years. But yeah, I think I'm like 140 now, 145. I know people that used to live off of plasma donations. Oh, Anna's absolutely done that to make money when she was in it. She 100% has sold her blood and plasma. Can I donate blood if my entire diet is sugar-free monsters? I mean, it's a free country. Probably, no? You don't think? I think you probably could. He spent every bit of that money on a Honkai Star Rail? What's Honkai Star Rail? A role-playing gacha game. I mean, you know what? Wait, is it like... If I go to Google Images, is it gonna be bad? I mean, it's not... I honestly thought it was gonna be worse. I don't know. You know what I do respect, though? I like the... Like, it's kind of like boy math, you know? It's kind of like boy math would be like selling plasma every month and then using that as like a sports wagering stipend. You know what I mean? And then like the logic is like, well, it's free money that I got from this, so I can, you know? Like... it's a thing. I can see how that would happen. Happy New Year. Thanks, Buddy Bob. Happy New Year to you too. That money is for cigarettes, not gambling. Yeah, either way. Whatever it's for. I think it's like spending money on gambling, but the things you win are worthless. You know, that's a funny way to look at it, because it kind of contextualizes gacha games as, like, somehow even stupider than gambling. That's really funny. The free money I got from working my job deserves to be gambled. Yeah, exactly. OMG, he just dropped the new way to fuel my sports betting addiction. You're welcome for the big 2026. Don't spend your blood on waifus. They aren't real. But what if they are real? Okay, maybe not. So we had a request. Someone in chat asked me if I would go to Raksha because they want to see what a Raksha kill looks like with this setup. So why don't we do it? I mean, we haven't gone to any Raksha in the rebuild. All of the bosses I've done thus far haven't gone well. We're definitely not going to spend the whole day at Raksha, but I'm down to do some Raksha. You know, take a little request. A gold cloak wants me to go to Raksha. You know, we get some good karma by going. I think it's the thing we do. As a new player to RC, your guides and you were really good. Thanks. No worries, Mullen. I'm glad you've been enjoying them. Thanks for letting me know as well. I appreciate that. Gambling addicts always walk away with nothing, but in gacha games, you walk away with no money and a cute anime waifu. I mean, that's kind of a solid counterpoint. Like, I don't agree with the logic, but he's cooking a little bit. Do I have a guide on how to do the ambassador? I do. Not only do I have an ambassador guide, but the ambassador guide is so good that people accused me of faking it and recording it in story mode in secret, because that's the only way to rationalize how easy I made it look. As a viewer, I'd like to watch you cut 1,000,000 oak logs. You should check out Cash's stream. He's probably doing something like that. I think that's what he does on his stream. I'm out of Viswax! I haven't seen the streamer since last year. Yeah, that's actually crazy. Yeah, I didn't want to start stream by making the, wow, guys, I haven't seen you since last year joke, but it's true. Like, it's a valid point. I don't even remember some of you. Especially the first-time chatters. Yeah, I know. I usually pick on Cash because, like, I know that he won't take it the wrong way. It's the same with Pup. Like, the reason I bully Pup so relentlessly is I know he's never going to take it the wrong way. Because I used to just pick on random people, and, like, it was very obvious that it was, like, not serious. And then I'd get a message from someone, like, years later being like, wow, I'm surprised you're interacting with me. I thought you hated me. And then I go, oh, no. That's on me. So now I don't do it anymore. Okay, so what's Raksha even gonna look like with this setup? Like, am I skipping mechanics with this setup? Wait, how am I clearing pools? Oh, no. Okay, dude. Okay, that... We're in legitimate trouble. Wait. I did not think it through. I didn't think this through at all. No, like, legit, how am I gonna clear pools? Oh, no. Okay. You know, it's actually good practice for our next Iron Man that won't be allowed to clear pools with, laceration boots, because they're being removed for some reason from, or they were removed from the Raksha drop table for some reason. Okay, here's the idea. Ready? Tsunami, that one. Corruption, that one. Chain, that one. Debrief, that one. Magma, I missed! Ice brush, ice brush, ice brush! Okay, not great. Not, like, terrible either, though. Like, you could definitely do worse than that. Probably. That was definitely not like the worst thing I've ever seen. Yeah, it's just weird timing because it's like right around the minute mark. So it's like, do I sun again? Surely not. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Also, I saw people in chat wanting me to go back to Solak too. I am very down for that as well. I also, if I can find a team, I'd be down to do some Amasket too. Just because I do want to be, I want to be tactical here, you know? Wait, I need to Ember Staff more. 30k! Dude, the Ember Staff is insane. It, like, actually is so goated at the end of a fight. Okay, I mean, that's not a bad kill time. Like, despite the, like, terrible pool clearing, like, 249 is, like, you know? Wait, what's the pool clear meta? Now? The meta is to simply not get pools at all. The fact that you can't get a peaceful dino in Gildor, that weirdos throwing magic spells at you. I mean, look. It is a role-playing game. If you want to role-play as a dinosaur, do your thing. But I am going to be role-playing as a meteor. Barreling at you from space. That's my choice. Why did I Ember Sap on P1? I'm so bad. Hi, Gilsa, how are you? I use Bloat and Threads for pools. There are some really, really good Necromancy strats for pool clearing that, like, give you a ton of positive damage. Because what you can do is you can Threads, Volley, Sap, Volley. And you can, like, nuke Raksha with it. And it's, like, it's absolutely insane. Oh, I failed. Oh, no. Yeah, but, like, here, I don't think I should Sunshine here. There's no way. Yeah, no, we're not Sunshining here. I'm just gonna Omni. I'm gonna One-Spec. Corruption. Corruption. Debreath. Thingo. Magma. Yeah, I mean, like, not bad. I feel like that was fine. Oh, my wand is going crazy! Look at it go! Alright. Yeah, dude, this is fine. That's not friendly RP? Okay, but does the RP world say friendly RP, or does it just say RP? That would be my question. What's a gamer? Hi, Taz. How are you? Wait, my wand actually went crazy. The fact that it's still off cooldown, too? Oh my god. Like, okay. I guess I'll just spam my wand until the boss dies. Not mad about that. Wait, like a 2-minute Raksha kill is not bad. 222? That, like, feels... I mean, I was very lucky, but that feels kind of passable. DRSing RSC really bad. Lost 60 mil on my first TRs back. Fair enough. I've got some, like, mutual... Like, Kochi is currently getting back into RuneScape, which is very exciting, by the way, but... He has also been de-rusting, apparently. He didn't even want to go to Solak with me. Because he was too rusty, apparently. I hope you get a single drop today. What, not multiple? Why are we aiming so low? But yeah, to me, like, Raksha as a boss, I really prefer when I can get a skip. So I am wondering about, like... I'm wondering about the potential of going back to Raksha once I've got Fasoa. If we wanted to. But, like, yeah, I definitely don't mind this. I'm open to it. I don't know how much Raksha I'm gonna do, but... I have done a lot of Raksha on both accounts, and I haven't had a Dex. Not that that's how probabilities work, but, like... Also, chat, it's definitely just Ice Barrage. Yeah, that is the best way to clear pools, without a doubt. That was, like, very clean. Just spam the Ice Barrage button. Getting used to ping difference. I have 9 MS here instead of the usual 70. Ooh, that's pretty sick. Why not aim for a blue party hat? Because that would be money making for like 4 months. And the other thing too is, if you set the goal too high, you can't actually have fun without absolutely throwing. Like, a road to a blue party hat is what a streamer says when he wants to go for the Amasket log, but he wants you to think there's more to it than that. Like, yeah, road to blue party hat, which is actually just road to completing a basket. That's all you're gonna see. Yeah, no. I'm a lot happier with a slightly lower goal. Like, 7-8 bill is still a lot, but if I was going for 100 bill, like, you'd actually have to be very efficient with your time and spend all of it like the best 2 money makers in the game. I don't think you'd be able to, like, rationalize going to other bosses, Raksha, Karapak, Zamarok. Like, it would be throwing. I also don't really care about cosmetics either, but this doesn't feel super worth doing out Fasoa. I know, but I was asked to by a Twitch chatter, Kilsa. And I'm kind of just trying to clock a kill time. It seems okay. Road to blue party hat giveaway? Oh yeah, true. Dude, it's funny thinking back. There's been so much RuneScape 3 category, like, Twitch drama. It's actually crazy. It punches so far above its weight in terms of, like, the most insane stuff. And it's more than just, like fake giveaways or stuff like that. Like, if I told you guys that a RuneScape streamer faked a charity stream and then bought specifically a DX Racer gaming chair at a lobster dinner, y'all would think I was kidding, but no, that is an actual thing that happened. Like, there's so much. It's crazy. But here's the thing about having some of it in old school, right? Like, old school is also, like, bigger, right? Should I YOLO this? I'm YOLOing it. I don't care. I did it! Wait, I might be the GOAT. Pool skip, and all it took was a wand reset. I mean, genuinely though, if I get a pool skip anytime I get a wand reset, like, that's legitimately not bad. Because that's like every 3rd kill, I'm gonna get a wand reset there. Maybe we don't even need the Fasoa. Let me cook, you know? I'm actually kind of blasting right now. Hold up. That was almost a sub 2. 2 minutes and 2 seconds? Without a Fasoa? There's something there. Did it taste good? No, Mox, I'm not talking about myself. I didn't defraud a charity. We actually haven't done a charity stream in a while, though. I want to do one early this year. Mr. Alex, thank the Prime sub, appreciate it. Yeah, guys, you guys should all panic sell your Fasoas. They're clearly not good. What if you got full Tumikins before Fasoa? You know, I was genuinely thinking about buying, like, boots and gloves just for the fun of it. I was actually considering it. Like, get, like, 2 or 3 piece right off rip. I changed my mind only because, like, no, that's absolutely stupid, but... like, it wouldn't be good, but it'd be very cool. Boots are 700 intermil. Yeah, no, so the reason the math doesn't math on it is because the price of 3-piece Tumikins is the same as a Fasoa. And, like, yeah, there's no way. Okay. Let's go hit my wand reset again. Okay, that was like a good clear. Like, all of that is fine to me. I think Temporal Anomaly helps a lot too. Because if you get a bleed reset on your corruption, it's just... you just corrupt each pool. How much does a new staff dagger go for? Staff was 200 mil when I bought one 4 days ago or 5 days ago. And then, unfortunately, I think people had been sleeping on it a bit. And then watching me slam 30Ks, it doubled in price. So it's now like 350 mil? And it's like 100% my fault. And I do apologize. I also think people just like didn't think it was actually 200 mil. Because when is the GE price actually right about things? Like never. So I think that was probably part of it. Any Ember Staffs? 20k non-crit, not in a Sunshine is kind of ridiculous. What about new staffs back before Fasoa? I already have the new staff. We already bought one. Make Fasoa recursive so I've got to runecraft more. Yeah, you looking for the runecrafting motivation? I mean, it's valid. Streamer got tired of being Grand Exchange, so he Grand Exchanged us? Yeah, kind of. It's like possibly the one time that I've come out on top in something economy related. I was kind of cooking. You know, I definitely like the idea though that whenever I get a wand reset, I can do a pool skip. It's like actually quite palatable. No, that is one thing I do really like about the wand and the one in the orb. The rotation variability, like not that it's complicated or anything. It's just like if you get a wand reset, do this. If you don't, do this. But even that, like, it's enough for me. I very much enjoy it. Yeah, perfect. Nice. You got 2 staffs on your GIM when you just want the mask? You know, I am convinced the mask is more rare than the other ones. I have also not seen a mask. I don't even have the mask on this account, actually. Should I get it? I just don't know when I'm going to Necromancy next, but surely not soon. Can you recommend other players go EUF Ember Staff before Fasoa? Or would I recommend that? Oh, for the price? Like, it depends on the cost, right? But yeah, if Fasoa is 2 bill, and Ember Staff remains, like... $200, $300, $400 mil? Yeah, absolutely. I would get Ember Staff first. I talked about this the other day. I think the Ember Staff is better pre-Fasoa than it is post-Fasoa. Like, post-Fasoa, I think it's like a B tier, where it's still good, but it's not, like, insane. But it also, like, if you really think about what it does, right? It doesn't really synergize with the Fasoa well. It's one single big hit. Did I win? Dude, all I want is Raksha to call my name with a big drop. Also, my coffee today is just insane. I don't know why. Instead of like a latte or whatever I usually do, that, I don't know, hasn't been doing it for me. We made like a drip coffee, tons of sugar, tons of cream, like diner style. That might be my new favorite way to do coffee. It's so good. Bet your video swayed a lot of people. Yeah, I might have. Once again, like, I don't really look at the economy. The one thing that I did look at that I thought was really funny is 3 days after I made my video was right when Anna decided to come back to RuneScape and tried to buy an Ember Staff. And she had to, like, double pay. Hello. Thanks for the 100 bits, Eric. And so this challenge, unlike other ones I've done in the past, this one doesn't actually have a time limit. I want to get it done, and I want to find out how long it takes to get the bested slot from nothing. So we actually have as long as we need on this one. But I will say this, I'm hoping we get out of our big dry streak area. That is my big hope. But yeah, we want to do it a little differently this time, just because I love the 24-hour, 36-hour, 40-hour ones, whatever, but there was a lot of feedback on my last one that the ending was like a bit of a buzzkill because we didn't get the big drop we were chasing, and it just like kind of ended. And I feel like that's valid. So I wanted to try it slightly differently this time. Also a lot more ambitiously. Because, damn. Good thing you bought 10 before the video. Well, you know what's kind of funny? Oops, I signed. I bought my Varanus' Mercy for 1.4 bill. I bought my Ember Staff for like 500 mil. I bought my Gloomfire Bow for like 400. Like, I lose money on every update, no matter what, because I want to test out the new stuff like ASAP and have some fun with it. I finally broke my 450 dry streak at Raziel with Lantern 2. Huge. Congratulations. I honestly, like, I don't think I would do this on an iron, but if I was a main going for Raziel log, I genuinely think I would do the Crypt Bloom semi-AFK low effort method. Like, unironically, the idea of going that dry at that boss, especially on a main, is just very scary to me. I don't want it. What do you got for your Raksha? That's not Gricko. You're going for best slot mage and fighting new item hype. I am. Remember when Bolg was 9 bill? I do. Speaking of Bolg, I can't believe we haven't had a Zammy drop yet. We are gonna have to go back at some point. Like, I need to see the green sparkles at least. Like, my bad luck mitigation is maxed out for sure. I have an ult with 3,000 Raziel kills from the AFK method. Yeah, I always try to not call it an AFK method because it's like, it's not really AFK, but like, it's definitely low effort. I've done a little bit of it on this account too. Just because, like, I don't know. It's the perfect activity level for, like, watching a show or something. When pressing Ember Staff, waiting 5 business days for the damage. Yeah, that's the one thing about the Ember Staff is like I absolutely wish it hit a little faster. That would help it a lot, actually. Oh no. Wait, my D-breath just absolutely trapped me. You know what will be nice? Assuming abilities don't have cooldowns. Why did I do Sunshine? Assuming abilities don't have cooldowns in the new year. If there's an AoE that you want, like not all abilities, but like thresholds. Quote thresholds. If there's an AoE that's good for pool clearing, you can just use it 4 times. Hey there, is there a way to get Jax to look at your account over the drop stuff even if you're not a streamer? I'm so much just believe in the stuff that comes out on the drop calc of the wiki. What? Sorry, do you think streamers have Jagex looking into their accounts for drops? I'm pretty sure that's happened once in the last decade. Whereas it definitely happens for non-streamers, I would assume more than it does for streamers. But yeah, no, I don't think there is, because, like, the odds are you are unlucky. Your account is not bugged. Streamer client? Yeah, dude, this is all my fault for making too many streamer client jokes. That's actually my least favorite comment to get, is anytime I do a challenge or a rebuild or like something like this, right? The YouTube video for this rebuild is going to be 3 hours long, or maybe like a couple episodes, whatever, but it's going to have like 200 hours of progress. And I'll get comments like, every time I PVM, I don't get dropped, streamer privilege. And it's like, buddy, do you see how many hours I'm there's going to be 10-hour periods between 10-second clips in this video. Just upload the entire VOD. Every game has their own streamer client joke, for sure. Don't get me wrong, I wish there was a streamer client. No, I don't, but... You're also kind of telling on yourself. As someone that has clearly not watched the last 5 streams. I just want a boss to say my name with a unique drop. Like, I've been PVMing since hour 18. I've been doing endgame PVM, and I haven't had a single unique since hour 18. Like, do you know how demotivating that is? I'm getting absolutely blasted. That's like a lot of PVMing. You know, we're not cooking right now. We're positively going through it. Hi, Kyra, what's good? 90% of lost books go in Texas to have more stat peaks. Want to call that unlucky? It is what it is, but I think it's sus. So the other thing you have to think about too is it is also possible that the drop rates have changed. Right? Because that happens too. And for better or for worse, not only does that happen, but it will sometimes happen without communication either. So I'll give you a really good example. There's a lot of people that have a masket logs that look really unlucky, like mine, but most of their kill count was in the first 2 weeks. And everybody who did a masket in the first 2 weeks will tell you, after 2 weeks, drops started showing up. So that could also be a thing. Did I win? Dude, Dino Bones aren't a bad drop, actually. Kind of decent. Haven't I catch stream recently? Stop getting drops I left. I'll make sure Dagus gives some drops now that I'm back. Thank you, Ice Cream. Appreciate you. Pedro, thank you for the 6 months. Yeah. I do think, though, like, it's one of the reasons why I think bad luck mitigation would be good. Of some kind. Like, if it's, like, behind the scenes and it's just a little guy, I think it'd be good. But, yeah. I'm back to the game. No, I don't know. I don't know. I was just reading chat. I'm sorry. How have you been, by the way? I know it's been a little bit. Happy New Year. Wait, are you... I'm assuming you're not back on RuneScape. But also, I hope you and the family are doing exceptionally well. I'm dying. I'm not dying. I lived. I need to stop Ember Staffing so early in the fight. Okay. So here we Omni. We get a wand reset. I didn't get a wand reset. Never lucky, dude. All right. What are we going to do? We're not going to sunshine. Saved. Thank you, Ryan. Same to you. Yeah, I also, like, I tend to not, like, ask about, like, family stuff or that kind of stuff on stream because, like, I don't know how public people are with stuff like that. But really, I think the answer is I should shoot you a DM and we should catch up. That's probably the play. Surely that's the meta. Wish we had mitigation via occasionally getting shards as a tertiary user craft. Yeah. I also, like, I don't think every boss needs the same system, but yeah, I would love it. With that said, though, dry streaks aren't real. Like, just get the drop, all right? That's what we're going to do today. Also, I was going to do a stream doesn't end stream today, and then I realized that I have an appointment at 7:30, so I literally can't. But possibly over the weekend, expect some true degeneracy, potentially. New owner the one orb. You seem to get a one reset very often. Knock on one in like a week. What am I doing wrong? Okay, I got you. No, it's not temporal anomaly. Temporal anomaly doesn't matter. Are you perhaps not using bleeds? You can only get a wand reset if you have essence corruption stacks. You can only get essence corruption stacks by using bleeds. So what you're gonna see me do is at the start of this fight, I'm going to start with a Sunshine, right? And then I'm immediately going to use a Bleed so that I have 1 Essence Corruption stack, and then I'm going to 1-spec. And that way I've got my 1 in 3 chance of getting a reset. But yeah, if you're not using bleeds, you can't get a reset. Or at least a bleed. Yeah, you just gotta bleed a bit. When would you consider starting Raksha on a hardcore? Here's the thing, right? If you're playing an efficient hardcore, you're probably just doing a lot of Necromancy. The only thing from Raksha you'd really want, I guess, is like, Greco's good, Divert's good. I probably wouldn't go until I had, like, Overloads in tier 90 Necro at least. Oh no, I did bad. Oh no, help. Oh my god. Why did they have to get rid of laceration boots? I'm practicing for the next Iron Man, chat. I'm just practicing. I'm gonna need to be absolutely in my pool clearing bag. Nah, maybe we'll just have so much power creep that it doesn't matter. Have I done much hard care back? I don't know what my task started out at, but I got a Node and Dragonkin task during the rebuild, and it's currently on 82. So I've done a good amount. No timeline for me to other cyber work. Semi-interested in trying some bosses when the new since release. Okay, so my understanding of this, and it could change obviously, but my understanding of it is all of the styles would get their reworks at the same time, but there are going to be individual betas for each style. So if I were to like take a wild stab at it, my guess would be halfway through January, there's a beta for melee or magic. Start of February, there's a beta for whichever style didn't get one in January. And then I'm totally spitballing right now, but like March? Like maybe end of Q1? That'd be my best guess for when the combat changes come out. Just based on what I've heard and what I've seen. We'll take it. Somewhere off school is perfect. Ooh, huge. Yeah, that'd be my guess, but that's like the most unofficial answer ever. Like, I genuinely have no idea. I'm scared about what they do to Magic, though, because I really like current Magic. That's okay, though. I'm also trying really hard to not be the classic MMO player that hates all change. So I'm going to try at least to have an openness to see where they're coming from. I heard fort ticking is gone, right? So fort ticking, you mean like it's going to be gone? Do I even need weapon binds anymore? Oh, the game is like still very switchy. But yeah, with Magic, fort ticking is kind of gone just because Greater Concentrated Blast is so good. Like, fort ticking still works, but you don't really do it anymore. But like, it's still good to have like auto binds and stuff though, for sure. But I find like, usually when I'm autoing, it's like for functional reasons. You know what I mean? It's like, there's someone running at me that I want to Ice Barrage. You know, that kind of thing. There's also room for one auto, like one fort-ticked auto in a Magic rotation, like super endgame. One singular one, if you want to. just to line up all your cooldowns. So people will either 4-tick, 1 auto, waste a tick just doing nothing, or they do a 4-tick ABS. So it's not completely dead. It's just, it's definitely gone down in prevalence. One singular auto is a treat. Exactly. I'm not gonna lie, I've gotten so lazy with my PPMing lately that, like, when I'm on my main, I feel like I'm doing so much damage anyway that, like, it doesn't even matter. So a lot of the time, I don't even use the auto. I just wait. Or I'll do a 1 orb auto. Like, it's actually really bad. What happened to me? Old RS guy would never. All right, Raksha, what do you got for your boss? I mean, I feel like I'm doing okay on commons. Like, I'm getting a lot of salvage. It's not bad. Maddox like 95% fire right now, just needs the least change of any style. Yeah, I agree. What is the main problem with Necromancy power level? So the main thing with Necromancy is before best in slot. So okay, hold. Oh, that's a terrible backdrop color. That's better. So the way that a lot of the styles work right now is it's like that's your like progression tier. And then this is power. I know it's hidden behind my head. Dude, why is my brush so tiny? Hold, sorry. Power, prog, tier. Okay, ready? So it's like, let's say 95, 90, 70, 50. So melee, magic, and range are all kind of like this. And then as soon as you get to 95, that happens when you get to legendaries. Okay? So this is like mage, melee, range. And then if I go to like a purple color for necro, necromancy is like this. So the issue isn't that it's easy to get tier 95s for necromancy. It's that it's way, way, way more powerful than everything else until the absolute endgame where it's weaker. So what a lot of these combat changes are aiming to do is a lot of these combat changes, they're basically aiming to bring up this. So after the combat changes, ideally, the original styles are closer to this, but they end in the same spot. Does that make sense? That's sort of like, that's what they're aiming to do. Because right now, a lot of players feel like you are forced to use necromancy, even if you don't want to, because it's so much stronger. It has so much more healing. It has such better AoE. Like it gives you everything. And the other styles don't really get good until you get tier 95s because legendary is really sick. Yeah, so that is why they're changing combat for the people that are wondering. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But yeah. Sorry, I'm realizing I should make a short out of that probably. So I'm doing it. Especially with how good the artwork was. Wait, what did Nika get? 2.5 billion XP? Wait, you're rich. What are legendaries? All of the tier 95s are now classed as legendary weapons, and they all have a special attack and a powerful passive. So, yeah, basically tier 95s. It's just, I'll say like a year and a half ago, maybe? Jagex decided to, like, basically change how they discussed tier 95s. So they're no longer just tier 95s, they're legendaries. To kind of better encapsulate that it's not just a couple tiers better than a tier 92, because they all have really powerful effects. Which I actually like the naming convention on it, because going from a tier 92 to a tier 95 and then your damage output doubles, like it very much like, yeah. I feel like it makes sense that they have their own kind of category. Heists are sick, by the way. Yeah, dude, what a sick update. I'm a big heist guy. And yes, to the person asking about the one and the orb and Fasoa, correct. So if you're doing endgame magic, oh my god. Hello? Where's the auto? I'm struggling. Oh my god. Help! Get me out of here. Yeah, so if you're using Fasoa with an endgame setup, you would camp the Fasoa for everything except for bleeds and the spec. That is exactly correct. When's the update coming? Nobody knows. No, those are your problems with range as an endgame player. The problems with ranged go much deeper than annoying extras. I don't know. I mean, everyone's got their own problems with range. I feel like it's... I feel like it's implied when people talk about the problems with range that it's the problems they have with it. I don't think Nally is trying to be like... the all-knowing, omnipotent, like... I feel like it's kind of implied that it's their own experience. Did I win? I didn't win. I think Maddie's in a neat spot. I like the gameplay. Kind of scared to change it. I like it. Yeah, me too. I kind of like magic. I don't mind, though, if they want to just clean stuff up and get rid of less used abilities. Like, if they want to do that, I'm game. But yeah, if they make the whole style feel different, I'm going to be not happy. But yeah, no, I think one of Nalia's points with range is, like, what you've got is you've got 8 different layers of endgame power creep. And that's part of the reason why range feels so bad early on. I think that's valid. Like, that kind of is exactly what the issue is. Range before EOFs is not a combat style. It's a lie. I think Mate is honestly fine and balanced. I don't know about the balanced part. I think it's pretty busted, but... yeah. We'll have to see what they do, right? I'm curious. One thing I want them to change dramatic is bleeds out overhead each other. Yeah. I mean, I think they should do that with every style, for sure. Like, my big concern with bleeds too is, like, the fact that they don't work with a bunch of perks either for, like, no reason. Like, when you tell people that, like, I'll give you a good example. The Roar of Awakening spec isn't boosted by your prayer because it's a bleed, so prayer just doesn't work with it. It's stuff like that that I think drives people through the wall because, like, it's counterintuitive and makes no sense at all. It just is. And that's also why bleed-based things look like they're better than they actually are. It's because they don't stack with anything. So, like, that's why, like, the wand spec is, like, it's like an 800% damage special attack. But it's not actually. If it was not a bleed, it'd be, like, 500% damage. Because every bleed is worse than every non-bleed. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that that, like, I think would be really awesome for them to look at. But yeah. Multiple necromancers trying to bloat. See, I don't hate bloat because I feel like it's okay that it's like a team buff. I don't hate the way that bloat is designed, where there's like a team buff coordination thing. But I think the reason I'm okay with bloat is because it lasts a long time, right? Like, you can actually figure out and assign someone to do it 3 times a minute. And, like, you know? But with your regular bleeds that last a few seconds, it's like, it's insane. I still think it'd be nice if there was a bloat timer on your target that was, like, easier to see and you could tell when it was going to run out and all that. Like, that would be awesome, but I don't hate bloat. I do not think an audit just bumping up numbers early with soul combat for is the problem. Yeah, but that's not what they're doing, right? They're making a bunch of changes that include upping the numbers, but they're also simplifying a bunch and cleaning up a bunch, and like, they are bringing more power back, and in turn that's making a lot of the EOFs obsolete. But I feel like you also don't want to like put the cart before the horse, right? Because what you're describing is a result. As a result of the 10 changes they're making, there's going to be more power, but it's not like they just took the existing kit and made all the numbers bigger. They've completely redesigned the whole kit. Which I feel like is kind of different. Is damage really the issue? I mean, no. It's part of it. I think part of it is like lifesteal and stuff like that Necromancy just does really well too. Hopefully they address that as well, but I mean, I think damage is definitely part of it. Before tier 95, like genuinely using any style that isn't Necromancy is like absolutely terrible. It really is. I also think it's something that was very like put to the forefront in the community because of leagues. Leagues made it very clear that like until you get best in slot, even in leagues with relics, you're going to be weaker than an endgame normal RS3 character. So, I'm actually guessing a lot of this is happening because of leagues. Making it so obvious that the 3 standard styles have a bit of a bungled power curve. My point isn't coming across because Ryan keeps arguing about stuff that isn't what I'm saying at all. Ah. I do not know what to tell you, other than that I didn't really feel like I was arguing, but fair enough, I guess. Ryan needs to do another slideshow? Bro, don't make me do another PowerPoint stream. Maybe for Sponge? I'd do a PowerPoint stream for Sponge. We don't need another EOC 2? No, it's EOC 3 by now. What do you mean? EOC 2 was when the Fasoa came out. Thank you for the sub, Thievish Goose. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know. Everyone has their own opinions on what combat should be and what is wrong with it. Everyone has their own unique pain points too. Like, no solution is gonna fit perfectly for everybody, but that's kind of why too, like, when I'm looking at what they're doing, I'm looking more at what their rationale is and what they're trying to accomplish than like the specifics of how they're changing it, because there are an infinite number of different ways they could change it, and I just feel like it's not necessarily realistic to set the bar to, I want them to change it the exact way that I think they should. I'd much rather like make sure that they've nailed what the issues are and try to understand what they view the issues to be, and then I will be a lot more accepting of whatever their solution is, as long as I feel like the problems are like real and make sense. I don't know. I just think it's a situation that's so easy to be like aggressively nitpicky about. But I do absolutely feel like the logic is sound. I'm going for it. I didn't crit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we're doomed. Oh, we're so doomed. It's not even funny. Oh god. Oh no. Please. Okay. Yeah, this is not great. Maybe EUFs are a mistake? They were so a mistake. Wait, did the wreck on rapid fire go up to 75? Oof. You know, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, no, I'm worried about the aura change. Oh, sorry, the aura change and the replacement of 120. That's one of the things I'm most concerned about, because I think for a lot of players, grinding a 120 to be able to do the same damage that you used to be able to do, like, without, is gonna feel absolutely terrible. Like, I almost hope they do, like, a curve that is non-linear, where once you hit 99, it, like, flattens out. I don't know how you'd even do that, but yeah. Is there a mage beta now? No, but there probably will be one in January, February. With Snapshot not having a cooldown, does Rapid Fire having a 75 rec matter much? No, like, I kind of see what they're doing there, right? They're making it so that Rapid Fire is the ability that synergizes with Dracolich, and it's like, they're making it a later ability because they want your base rot to just be, what is it? Piercing shot and snipe and that flow, and then rapid fire and ricochet. Or sorry, and then snapshot and ricochet. Yeah, clearly they've pegged rapid fire as an ability that you don't need till later. But I also think, like, what was said there, like, I don't know how much it matters if your other abilities are stronger and don't have cooldowns. What if they bring Necromancy back down to 99? No, let's not do that. Yeah, I wonder how hard it would be to, like, just redo the combat math. Yeah, no. The more I think about it, the more I think 120s are not the answer. Been watching the years, came back to ours recently. Hopefully with your Zuck guide, you'll be getting my first cape soon. Ooh, okay. Good luck. I hope you win. Wait, you know what I just realized? Does Temporal Anomaly not reset magma? I might be losing my mind. I realized I don't think I've ever had a magma reset. It does. Huh. Maybe I just don't magma that much. That could be it too. We need all style dive. Dude, I love when people recommend stuff that already exists and has been in the game for like years. That's always one of my favorite ones. We need double dive. We need League's movement pack. I'm ready for it. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm gonna keep using magma and waiting for for a temp anomaly reset. It's very possible. I'm just like losing my mind, but I just don't feel like it's happening. Did I win? Nope. We need to delete bladed dive. True. Cash, what are you doing? I thought you were in bed like hours ago. What happened? You have to have temp anomaly on for it to work. Wait, really? Are you sure about that? Would I like to PVM? Sure. Could see about, getting an Amasket group together, potentially. Bladed Dive is actually a grief ability. It's not great. It's not the best ability of all time. Actually, if we want actual combat hot takes, I think when they moved Shattered Worlds to somewhere else, what they should have done is they should have just deleted Shattered Worlds completely. Just remove it, don't tell anybody. See how long it takes anybody to notice. Give it the Nexus treatment. Because I think the Nexus got completely removed, right? Like, they just completely killed it? Dude, there were people angry about the Nexus being removed. Still the pet from there. Well, you wouldn't if it was deleted. What do you think? Was Nexus even used? It was used by people that were inefficient for the first, like, 25 prayer levels. Mostly, like, a very long time ago. Ooh, triple Omni. Okay. Not mad about that. Scottish noob thing of the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Okay, wait. We go there. 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 Did I win? All right. Well, we completed an hour of Raksha and I didn't win. I had fun though. Like, that kind of kill speed is decent. I kind of want to check what the drop rates are. Wait, Raksha. What are the new Raksha drop rates? Let's look. 1 in 50 chance at rolling a unique. That's not bad. And then it's either fleetings or, yeah, one of the ones that's worth something. It's not horrible. It really isn't. What boss am I feeling? Do you have a preference? What's your preference? I got you protection bears level 1. Yeah, it was okay, but I think that's the kind of thing where it's like, I'm okay with them getting rid of stuff like that. How dare you have fun? Yeah, my bad, Clara. How are you doing? Welcome. Welcome to videos for some catching a stream. Hi, Scottish noob. But yeah, no, we're not a trillionaire, but we've had some fun so far. Made some money. We're 42 hours into the rebuild. I just want to go to a boss where the boss is going to say my name and I'm going to get a drop. Zammy and Amasket Solak. Why don't we do this? I'll see if I can make an Amasket team. And if I can, I would do an hour of Amasket. I'd be down for that. Did the 2 price spike go away? It sure did. Thankfully. Kind of saved the run, to be honest. I thought it was pretty big. Yeah, I don't mind making a mascot team. See if I can find people for it. I'm gonna ask Omid. Does Omid do a mascot? I don't know. Like maybe. Maybe not. Oh, holy moly. Wait, this is happening, chat. It's happening. Wait, I'm gonna ask about Reaper. I feel like that's like good karma. Elliot just got logged. I know, I specifically let him know, like, aren't you retired? And he was like, no. No. I'm day 11 on a hardcore, almost have invention. Oh, it's huge. Do I plan to be taller this year? Honestly? Wait, what age do people start shrinking? When do people start shrinking? 40. Okay. So, I probably won't change height at all this year. I don't think. Although, if I stretched, I actually think I would be, like, 2 inches taller. Like, if I actually took the time to, like, stretch out my legs. Do I have 5 to 10 minutes? You can. Being tall isn't that great. Sure, definitely not. I've never wanted to be tall in my life. Oh, wait, sorry, I just saw that. Yeah, I'm super down to take you for a future hour. It probably won't be tonight, if that is all right. The rarely stretching guy. No, I actually is so bad. I mean, I haven't actually talked about this before, but when I was a kid, I had a double knee flexion contracture, which basically meant that my legs were super tight to the point that my legs don't actually go straight. And it's actually still the case now. Like, if you ever see me standing up, my legs don't actually go fully straight. So, I literally would be taller. Ryan and Wemby are like the same height. If I stretched, it's like, it's literally in the cards. Okay, chat, here's the thing though. We've got a little bit of time before a mascot. I can't go to Zammy without leaving the group. Carapac? I think it's Carapac. Bro, you know, saying no to Aaron Huns is crazy, but I PM too many people. I blasted too many off. No, it's good to go with Mod Reaper, though, because if you don't get a drop, like, you can actually blame him, and it's actually kind of his fault, you know? Like, I feel like that's going to be very cathartic. That's kind of ideal. Toxic? How is it toxic? It's deserved. It's like kind of deserved. Is there a VC for this? There can be. No, we're going back to a basket. Josh. First, I'm gonna get a Fasoa piece though. What aura should I pop? Let me think. Ancestor spirits? Dude, I mean, here's the thing, right? It, like, kind of doesn't matter. Like, I've got so much juice with this setup now that, like... What? My smoke cloud didn't go off? Oh, no, dude. Oh, we're in trouble now. Wait, I'm actually in big trouble. I did a terrible job here. But yeah. I don't know. Oh, no. And I over Ember Staff too early. Oh, we might be in trouble here, chat. Oh, no. Dude, I'm gonna get a lightning wall. No, please no. Please no. Ember Staff! Oh, I've got no adren. Oh, this is not good. Okay. Okay, hold up. Hold up. We might be okay here. Do a little A-potting. Do a little bit of that. Do a little bit of that. Hit him with one of those. Give him a little razzle-dazzle. Get 11 wand resets. All right, we're fine. Full recovery. It's like going back to an abusive X over and over at this point. Now, by RuneScape standards, I'm not even dry. We're cooking. Nice divert. It didn't work, did it? I think I did it wrong. That's okay. Yeah, no. I also think that something that's making a lot of the discourse around the combat changes like a little spooky is there definitely isn't like here's my interpretation of it. A lot of the high level players are like, cool, yeah, let's bring some power back down, seems good. And a lot of the lower level players are going, death to high level players, get rid of their EOFs. Like it feels a little bit like it's like if I like threw a punch it cash at a Rude Fest and his feeling would be to be confused and he wouldn't really notice, but there's like an air of like, why is this small man punching me? You know? You know, it definitely feels like there's a lot of that going on too. Which, as far as I'm concerned, like, I wish there wasn't so much animosity. I really do. I also think a part of it as well is, like, they've made it very clear that the point of the combat changes isn't to nerf endgame PVM. It's just to bring up and simplify the early and the mid game, which I think is valid. It ruffles the fewest feathers. It sets you up in a way that is, like, as uncontroversial as possible. The goal isn't to upset endgame people. It's just to make not necromancy be the only style worth using. But yeah, no, I definitely think, like, I don't know, it's interesting. It's like reverse gatekeeping. Oh no, I signed. What happened? First I'd be confused, and then it would be deserved? Whoa. Oh no, another P-mod. Can we cast You Don't Know Who Wei is? Brother, I got bad news for you. Wei is not a P-mod. That's Mod Reaper. How does on board that goal? I just don't think they hit it. Yeah, super fair. Look, sir, I'm using a progression guide wiki. Wanted to ask if following the guide is great for training players who don't really want to be overly efficient. I would honestly go to the RS guide and use the goal setting page if you're not trying to be mega efficient. But yeah, I would go here. I'd go to the RS guide and I'd go guides and I would go early game, mid game, end game goals. Go through here and you can pick a goal, put your RuneScape name in, and it'll tell you what requirements you need and what you get out of it. So you can kind of pick your own path, but it just has a lot of the good things you'd want to aim for. Oh yeah, speaking of, by the way, for the RS guide, we are open source now. So if you want to get involved, if you see like a spelling mistake or you want to like add context to something, you think there's something missing, you can actually change it yourself if you want to and request a change and then do a pull request and then we can review it and merge it. So just putting it out there. That is a thing that I need to talk about more because we actually could use some additional help if people want to. And if you want to get involved, the place to do that is in my Discord. !Discord. But yeah, there are detailed instructions on how to contribute for the people that would like to. In Discord. There's like a little, where are my super restores? Saved. Two devs are out of commission. That's okay. Why have I never seen this before? Because I'm bad at talking about the cool things that we're doing. It's very much my fault. But yeah, we've got a list of like how to contribute here. And it shows you how to do it and create issues and make pull requests and all of our documentation and stuff too. So yeah, feel free to get involved if it's something you're interested in. You don't like need to know how to code or anything if you don't want to. Can we localize it into Toronto? John, if you want to translate the whole site into Toronto, you like literally can. And then we'll have a little language tab. I'll contribute after range changes happen. Fair enough. Wait, I need a Hellhound for sure. I don't know how many Helens we're on now, but I feel like it's a big number. Do we have a Necromancer? I think we can. If we don't have a Necromancer, is there a world where Cash becomes the Necromancer? I can Necro? We've got a full team. It's so funny. Doing like mid-game bosses, it's 99% Necromancers. And then you go to endgame and nobody knows how. It's actually crazy. We need more Necromancers. Oh, that's funny. Is that when the beta's happening? No. Start new encounter, in rage mode, 1K, 5 people. Maybe Necromancy needs a buff. I looked through the other guides info on the site. It looks really useful. I haven't played in a few years, so really appreciate it. Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, no, definitely. Feel free to give us like feedback too. If you see anything you would like to see as well, you're welcome to just shoot it over to me. And I can put it in our backlog. FC is all necro bots like me, and Discord is only asking for Britters. It's so funny. It's actually hilarious. One, two, three. Oh my goodness, people are coming in. They're coming in hot, chat. Wait, am I mentally ready to base the highest Enrage a Masket in RuneScape? 1000%? Oh man, I hope so. What's the point of a rebuild when you leech nonstop? I'm sorry, have you confused yourself between the concept of leeching versus having friends you PVM with? Because I'm the base tank. Hello? That's crazy. It's not leeching, it's called PVMing with my friends. That's wild. Oh, I'm bad. Why am I so bad? No, everything's fine. Yeah. You know what's kind of fun too? In like a very genuine way. Oh no! I feel like we maybe need a designated cater. Maybe I could do it. But yeah, you know what's kind of funny too? I started doing a Amasket once I had all of the recs for the Amasket Discord. And I started joining Amasket Discord teams. So, yeah. Turns out you actually don't need an 80 bill setup to play the game.
Destruction. Annihilation.
Yeah, that's really funny. Cash can hammer? We need hammer? Wait, no, I don't have a hammer. Never mind. Hi, Einblom. What's good? How are you? That's crazy. Designated hater? Does your chat have a lot of them? Yeah. I absolutely leech off, the... Oh, God! Okay. I was not ready for that, but fair enough. We're so back. Yeah, no. I mean, here's the thing, too. I would make the argument that, like, the most important role of the base is to, like, not die. Oh, we skipped. Okay. I feel like I didn't need to do that then. But yeah. Teach their own. No. I definitely don't love being a DPS, though. I find when I'm a DPS, it's not, Oh, no. Oh, I just got the short end of this. They killed their crocodile! Yes! Dude, I love this team. That's a W. That's actually just a massive W. I may live. But yeah, no, that's why I don't like DPSing with this setup, is like I am certainly limited by my gear right now. I can probably do like 350k DPM, and I'd like to be able to do 500. But hey, I get one dropping out of Fasoa, and then some random dude is still gonna say I'm leeching. Do you guys know there are irons on this team? Multiple of them? Like 3 of them? Scary, right? Not die? No, but like genuinely, I'm currently basing in Tectonic. It is, like, commonplace for a mascot bases to be basing in full tank gear. I feel like it's probably fine. Ow. Dude, why am I missing, like, the most obvious expected mechanics of all time? Maybe I am bad. Holy. But no, this is the boss, right? Like, this is the boss with the money. I am not prepared to cade. Well, actually, I'm now prepared to cade. Cash! Oh my god! Brother, what was that? Bro, whatever move that was, I don't like it. One, two, three. I'll go one back. That was crazy. Oh, bro, don't check it there. Help. Okay, we're good. Do you think the team knows we're doing a one cycle P5? Surely. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna, like, assume so. That is one thing I'm quite impressed by, like, regardless of, like, who you usually go to a mascot. Oh my god, scarabs! Oh my god! Oh no! Get chucking them! Regardless of, like, who you usually go with, like, everyone does such similar strats. Should I check and make sure they want to do a one cycle? Do we have a green too? Oh, whatever. I'm gonna put myself in green one spot. Yeah, this always impresses me when it's like people that have not PVM together. Cash, go. Just know, like, all the strats. It's kind of like, not like know all the strats, but like so many teams do it the same way. Oh no. Did we win? Or no? I think we did. I think we did. I don't know. I didn't think ours was done, but maybe it was. Okay, we're good. Yeah, huge. I would never click early. Yeah, that's true. My apologies. No, but I do tell that to people. Like, if you don't have the best, careful on clones, no necro. We have Cash. Cash is a necromancer. What? No, I just think it's pretty cool that, like, a bunch of people from teams that, like, don't go together that much can just, like, wordlessly know exactly what to do. Nice. Yeah, Cash going through it. We have no Necrower. Poor Cash. Unlucky. Yeah, nice. I'm sure the person doing the most damage right now is an Iron. Yeah, but Elliot has a Clip Soul, and I don't. So it's not fair. Like, I'd be doing more than Elliot if I had a Clip Soul, you know? No, I definitely like that. I will also say, to be fair, I have PVM'd and done a Masket this week with everybody on this team except for Mod Reaper. Goodbye? Any drops? Doesn't look. Oh! Somebody has a drop! Oh my god! It was a Nexus! Dude, I'm so glad that wasn't mine. Bro, if that was, if my 2 Amasket drops were Nexi, I would cry. I'm actually, the first time I'll say it, I'm happy I didn't get a drop. I can donate that. I don't know what Necromancy is. It's like 50 mil. Yeah, we don't need that. I think we're good.
Picture the heroes who would have risen against me, the challenges they would have overcome, the rewards.
Wait, God of Destruction, that's 4K, right? Damn. Mod Reaper kind of goated with it, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's actually sick. To have 4K Amasket on an Iron Man? Especially because of, like, the gear checks that requires. Like, doing 4K Amasket, like, requires, like, a lot of good gear. I should overload. Yeah, we got this. Cool. I'm just gonna pump. Nice. Ooh, cool. Blimey, mate. It hurts. It hurts. But if running why I go in here, it's to not get the virus. Oh, actually, they're killing the croc for me. So I think what that means is I should probably oh my god, what are they doing there? Holy crap. Overcooking. Dude, I don't know what they did in there, but it was crazy. I honestly don't think I've ever seen all 3 go down that fast. All 3 down in like 8 seconds. Fair enough. Thank you so much for the 8 months. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Nothing sus about the person getting a drop being a mod. True. We should investigate that. Try to one-spec a croc? Yeah, I've done that one before on accident. It's not great. I mean, isn't there a strat where people bloat the croc? That's a thing, right? I don't know what the benefit of it is, but you bloat it, and even though you take damage, maybe you, like, bloat it and go in? I can't remember. You bloat it when it's immune. Oh, that's actually sick. Wait. Could I wand spec it while it was immune? Would that work? Wait, we're already phased. Holy crap. Dude. That was a crazy face timing. Yeah, that's actually nuts. Don't one spec the bleed kills you. Has anyone actually tried it though? You know? Like, is it confirmed? 1, 2, 3, 4. Dude, my favorite thing that I do as the worst base of all time is we're chilling on P4, right? And I'm like, wow, one side's really taking a long time. And then I look in chat and Mox has been asking me for 30 minutes to throw one more in. I'm just gonna start throwing extras. I just think it makes sense. Ow. Oh, core blimey. Ooh, okay. I lived. Never know until you try. I mean, I feel like I could tank it. Surely I could tank a self one spec to the face, right? You don't think? You guys don't think I'm him? But yeah, no, I knew there was something with bloat. That's a really cool trick. I really like that. It's sick. What a cool idea. Whoever came up with that was absolutely cooking. But yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying this stream, by the way, so far. Thank you all so much for stopping by and tuning in. Really do appreciate it. Hope everybody had a good New Year's as well. Oh! Core bro is just... just straight up not having a good time. I gotta say, Elliot might be the best A New Dawn clicker of all time. Truly, nobody does it like he does. No, Ryan, thank you for stopping by and letting us tune in. Yeah. It's kind of how it works, I guess. What do I watch the mask guide to know what's happening on screen? I could also do a better job of explaining what's happening on screen. It's just like, it's a sort of complicated boss fight. That's why I don't even bother trying to explain it as it goes. But this phase is really cool. What's going to happen is Elliot is going to go up there and he's going to be jumping platform to platform to grab Tumikin's light for us. And then all of us, we're just AFKing on the ball. That's it. And then a bunch of clones are going to come out. They're kind of like Scopuluses at Virago. So the trick for them is you want to AoE them down. So everybody except for Elliot, who's now back down, just stands here. And then we just AoE it down together. That's also where, like, the Necromancer is really important. And then I just do damage to a musket. But yeah, Elliot is up there with the light. So if you take too long to kill the clones, there's a bomb attack that happens. And then you need to stand next to the light bearer, like in the light, or you get hit like all over HP. I'm actually pretty sure it's like an instant kill. So someone has to grab the light. Does Elliot carry you all phases or just this one? Well, when Elliot can't make it, we have Mox carry. Yeah. Atmakin. Good night. Did I win? Nope. Oh my god, he got a back-to-back! This man is hacking! Holy! Wait, I take back everything I said about the streamer client. That's so we gotta investigate, bro. We have to. Well, this looks suspicious. Yeah, it is suspicious. He's cheating, chat. Get him. Get him. Seize him. Mods. That's nuts. What? Why did my music turn off? Why am I getting a call from an appliance store in Brampton, Ontario? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All 7 of us are in the instance. Let's begin. Oops. Okay, we're good. Is it me or is this video sync off? Chat, let me know if it is and I can fix it. I hope not. My New Year's resolution was to leave desync issues in last year. I think that's how that works, right? Looks fine to me. Huge. We did. We left desync in the past. I'm praying wrong. Oh! What was that res? Wait, I don't know what that res was. Oh no, chat, I've been burdened. It burns. Dude, whatever they're doing in there is like an absolute overcook. There's the ice rack and ruin. Look at the damage. Holy moly. Wait, we're cooking. I gotta say, something I will absolutely respect about Mod Reaper, and I mean this like very genuinely too, it is really nice and kind of heartening in some way to see a J-Mod spending their holiday season grinding RuneScape. Like, it's kind of... That's gotta be a good thing, right? Like, that's kind of a fire use of winter holidays. Bro spends the workday working on RuneScape, and then spends the post-workday grinding RuneScape. Like, that's hype. What a freaking demon. I don't know, there's no world where that isn't absolutely sick. Thank you for the Prime sub. Crispy, that's very kind of you. Super appreciated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many do we need to throw in again? I feel like 7's the right amount. Should I do 10 next time? I got a real Did somebody just throw a scarab at me? Who did that? Wait a second. As a programmer, I can confidently say coding RS is very different than playing it. Yeah, no, they're very different, but I mean, it's like... I find it really easy to, like... When you find out how the cookie is baked, I feel like it's easy to enjoy eating the cookie. This is a really, really bad analogy. Okay, instead of making a bad analogy, I'm just gonna say I had a lot of trouble spending my 9 to 5 working on the game, and then going out of that and then being like trying to have fun streaming and playing the game. And that being like 80 hours of my week. Now, I'm sure it's a little different when you're like not doing as much streamy stuff, but still. I just respect it. Bro just absolutely loves the game. Like, surely that's the person you most want working on it. I don't know, that's who I want working on my video game. Happy Meow Year? Catters and Ryan. Whoa. What? I would have forgot. I know, I got you. It's gonna be weird to not attack the ball at all. You know? Oh, the floor is gonna be scary. Woo. What even happens if you don't attack the ball? Does anything happen? Or is it just that it heals a little more? Wait, that guy got banned? What happened? Oh no. Wait, how did they get banned? Wait, I gotta check the logs. I saw I got timed out. All right, is it time to see Mod Reaper hit a back-to-back-to-back? It's Cronda's time! I'm not moving. I don't care. I'm not moving! No way. Wait! It's me! Okay. I've waited a great many hours for this. Okay. I don't even want to be picky. Just give me something, bro. Anything that isn't a Nexus. My log is dominated by Nexi. All right, 3, 2, 1. I'll take it. I'll freaking take a mask. You know, we could have done better, but I'll freaking take a mask. I'm not mad about a mask, bro. That's the only piece of Tumikin's gear I've had on log. I got 2 of them. Done. Massive drop there. Holy. Okay. Fasoa is back within reach. Oh, we're coming up on it. Yeah. How much is that thing worth? That's a really nice drop to get. Like 700 million. That's great. That's fantastic. 2/3 of the way to a Fasoa now. This is why we go to a max cat. It's a really nice drop. I'll take it. I am not mad at all about that. Hi, Pyro. How are you doing? Surely Ryan said splits. I didn't. Well, it's all irons. There's only one other main account than me on the team. Dude, as if we've gone back to back to back, too. I do think someone needs to investigate that. I should overload. I hear it helps. Yeah, dude, let's go for the B4B. We may as well. What? Oh! I'm getting a heal other from Mod Reaper. Wait. Is that because he doesn't trust in my ability to survive? No, surely not. No, it can't be that. It can't be that. It's got to be something else. I mean, to be fair, it is actually really nice because I get the virus on me and I solo tank it. Yeah, that's handy. Wait, is he cated? Maybe he's cated. Because I don't see him losing HP there. Huh. Wait, you mean to tell me that the man who made a masket knows intricate strats about a masket? I don't buy it. That's not how this is supposed to work. He's prepping me to one spec? True. Okay. Yeah, no, I actually just think it's a courtesy heal. That's very nice. This is some good service, chat. The Amasket Leech service is, yeah, it's doing it, man. Absolute top marks on Yelp. Oh, it's already phased. Oh, no. Oh, it phased so fast. I got a putt. I got a putt. I got a putt. It's fine. I think I live. I think I live. I think I live. Oh, saved. Oh, you know what? I actually had a mort there. I wonder if I could start immorting a little later that phase. Yeah, I probably could, right? Okay, I'll give you guys a couple down there. And then there, cool. Yeah, no, I'm starting to like always throw extra. I feel like it just makes sense to throw more than we need because when they blow up in there, they don't hit anybody except for me. And I've got the HP, so kind of just makes sense. Dude, whatever Whatever they're doing in there on my side is crazy. I've yet to have to not click all three back to back to back. It's kind of sick. Yeah, dude, Mask is a cool drop. I'm really happy with that. I mean, it's just money, right? Like, it puts us in striking distance for the Fasoa. I'm healing you? Oh. Oh, it's cash. Never mind. Actually, a Mod Reaper, he's not gonna waste runes on me. Get off his DIH? Worthless nerd IRL needs to act up online. Oh my heavens. Dude, one of my favorite like new pieces of like Twitch culture that like didn't exist like a couple years ago. It's the dude that's like an ass to like everybody. And then cries like, quote, freedom of speech. Whenever their actions have consequences. It's like a whole new subclass of internet chatter. Just in the last couple of years. It's awesome. It's like, no, you have to allow me to be awful to you, but I'm gonna get really, really offended. Yeah, no, good riddance. Genuinely, get out. I don't need you here. Yeah, that's crazy. My, like, double favorite, too. Dude, I got, like, called out on a social media platform because I issued a 1-second timeout in my chat, like, last month. I was cringing out of my skin. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean y'all are pressed about a 1-second timeout? I don't know, man. People have lost their gosh darn minds. Anybody want to be friends? I want to be friends. Cash also wants to be friends. Nathan also wants to be friends. Fall to the shadow. Oh, I missed it. Oops. It sounds like TikTok behavior. Yeah, it's just... I don't know. It's just the last couple years. There's been a... There's been an influx. Cash does not want to be friends? Well, okay, here's the thing. He's angry and British. But deep down, he wants to be friends. You know? Oh, did I go early? Nah, we're chilling. All right, do we go 4 drops in a row? That, no way! Cash has got a 2 minions light! Holy crap, what? What is going on? 4 drops in a freaking row is insane. What the heck? Okay. Maybe we do need to go with Mod Reaper more. I'm a little sussed. You're gonna get pulled in on Monday after this? Yeah. Me too. This is nuts. 4 drops in a row? No, it's my instance. Dude, we gotta go with Mod Reaper more often. Dude is just good luck. This is the craziest hour. Getting bullied keeps me humble. My haters are my motivation. 100. Yeah, that's crazy. That's like... I've never seen 4 drops in a row at a mass hit. Even at higher, more difficult enrages. Like 750. Is it 2 mages or 2 melees? Yeah, it's there. Nice. Cool. I got to overload! Why do I do this every kill? Like, you'd think I could just overload before the boss fight starts. You'd think. I am not gonna lie, I absolutely love that they're clearing the one of the crocs. It actually just makes it so much easier. It's kind of the best. Yeah, no, I really like this team. They're doing like all of the like be nice to the base stuff. It's really convenient. Cause like obviously like it's not like I need that, but it's nice. End result is just a very harmonious hour. What was the drop? Cash got a Tumikin's Light, which is like 2 bill. But yeah, no, so here's the thing, right? If I sell my mask, money-wise, we are probably like 1.3, 1.4 bill cash. Like, that is almost within the realm of, like, going to Solak and coming out of it with a Vasoa. Like, it's not quite there, but it's really, really close. Like, we got our big keeps drop. Obviously, it wasn't one of the drops that's worth 2 bill, but that's okay. It's still a huge help. One, 2, 3, 4. There we go. There we go. Must just drop the wrong prism. Should I leave them a prism? I guess I may as well, right? Ooh. That was almost the end. Ooh. I lived. That was crazy. You don't get luck rings? I don't have a luck ring. Oh my god, look at all the scarabs! Oh my god. Yeah, there were a couple, perhaps. Ooh, I lived! Oh my god. That was crazy. Nobody lives those like he does. That was kind of nuts. Huge. Is Chubikin's Light a tier 95 scythe? Yeah. It's okay, here's the thing. It's really kind of niche, but it's good in a couple spots, including a masket. So it's like, I don't know. I think it's kind of overrated, to be honest with you, but it's very expensive because it's rare. And it's melee, and people like melee. A lot has changed. Came back from long break. Welcome back. Luck Ring is a trap. I mean, to be honest with you, if I'm doing more a masket, I actually probably should buy one and swap to it for last phase. Like, it is actually probably worth the swap, but... The 2-bill Slayer stick, yeah. I also think part of the thing with the Chubikin's Light is, like... It does look really cool. Like, it looks cool. It's strong-ish. The effect, like, the design of it is really cool. It's just like, is it actually good? Like, not really. I'm gonna overload. Huge. Yeah, no. I always find it interesting when people are like, they get very pressed about like PVMing with your friends or PVMing without bested in slot equals leeching. I kind of like doing these rebuilds because it lets me, it's a reminder that there are still some people that are like that. Because usually I don't get to see a lot of it. We're actually got a combat voiceover as part of the auto refresh. Oh, like, wait, am I voicing over what to do? Or am I voicing the boss you're fighting? Like, am I, like, doing the voice of Helwer? And it's just me barking? I mean, what? Alright, surely we go 5 drops in a row. Surely. Surely we go 5 in a row. Dude, I thought this was a drop. It was Atmakin's Burden. Alright, unlucky. Only 4 in a row. Pathetic. Please check the stream for the black bar on the right. Okay, well, already, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna gaslight you. What black bar? I don't see a black bar. I've been here the whole time. Alright, I've asked One Reaper to turn the drops back on. That guy is still going off on you? Wait, really? Yeah. See, that's the thing too, is like, you're kind of telling on yourself. Now, all I would say about that is like, honestly, like, good riddance. It was never gonna work out. It was just never gonna work out. There's a level of required maturity. It's not a very high level, clearly. I mean, we have cash, but it does exist. It's above 0. Hi, Crash. How are you? Dude, I'm so excited to sell my mask. Apparently, it's 650 mil. Like, that's solid, right? It doubles my coin pouch. Would cash be 0? No. He's on there somewhere. He's on there. I'm groveling. Thank you for the Prime sub, Crash. I appreciate it. How have you been? I hope you had a good holidays. There we go. Start pumping the gorilla. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is by far the coolest mechanic in the fight. I think, like, in terms of just, like, isolated mechanics, the idea that, like, you get to pick them up and throw them, like, dude, during the world's first race, watching people come up with how to solve this phase was so enjoyable to watch. I don't know what it was like for people that didn't know how to do it, like in terms of like theory crafting, but as someone that like knew how to do it and how the mechanic worked, it was so fun watching people figure it out. I mean, same with the green lines on P5, but nah, the gorilla phase was so cool to watch. Like, it was just very enjoyable. Watching people try to, like, figure it out, solve it. Best solo GB making boss right now. I'm assuming it's Vorkath with a skip would probably be 1. I know Zuck's pretty good too right now. Zammy's probably okay, but I don't think it's like up there with the best of them. I can't tell if he's actually using a Tumikin's Light or if it's just overridden. I feel like it's overridden. Nicatra? I didn't know Nicatra was that good. Wiki says 200 kill streak Telos? That can't be right. Well, it could be right, I guess. But yeah, no, the most, like, quote, casual friendly one, because, like, obviously, like, a Vorkath skip is hard to do, is probably hard mode Zuck. My buddy's 200 dry on a shard at Nicatra. It's no good. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem with Nicatra, right? Is there's a consistency factor there. I've done a lot of Nicatra on this rebuild, and it's just, if you don't get the drops, you don't win. I hear there's like a crazy Tubikin's Light strat for the clones as well that like actually one-shots them. I am not familiar with it, but because hard mode Zuck is nothing as I hide my Necro Zuck. No, like hard mode Zuck is hard, but it's not nearly like it doesn't have any like crazy gear checks. It's just like a knowledge thing you can learn. Yeah, no, I don't mean that in a way to like belittle the difficulty of hard mode Zuck. It's not easy content, but comparative to the other like best money makers, it's pretty good. You had 4 shards and 74 Nicatra kills. You're rich. Holy. Last time I looked at the wiki, all the KPHs were completely borked. Yeah. That absolutely happens. Dude, this was like the most productive Nicatra, or sorry, a Masket Hour of all time. 4 drops and 6 kills is, yeah. We take those. Thank you guys for kills. That's great. Was that an ABS? Yeah. So Elliot weaves a singular 4-tick ABS into the middle of the sun rotation so that the 2-ist fixes sync up in terms of their cooldowns. I think is how it works. Happy New Year, Ryan. Getting close to that 9-year mark. You're actually insane, Umbart. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You're kind of crazy. Okay, let's see what this thing sells for. Step 1. We're going to check what the GE price is on it. 300 mil. Okay. Then we're going to check Ellie. Ellie says it's 750, which is also absolutely a bold-faced lie. We're going to split the difference between the two and add an arbitrary number. Ooh! Hold the phone. 726. That's really solid. We'll take it. I am not mad about that whatsoever. Yeah, no, that's more than I thought it was. So, Crash, the prices on Tumikins have been changing like crazy all week because Ellie did a big merch over the holidays. So, the price of the pants, as an example, there were back-to-back trades of 1.6 bill, and then the next trade was 3.6 bill, and then back down to 2.6 bill. So, yeah, the prices are all just like going absolutely haywire. Shout out Ellie for being the absolute freaking worst. May 2026 be the year that they choke on a flock of angry bees. But yeah, dude, look at this. So, wait, can't you just transmute? If one piece is cheaper than the others, could I not? Could I not just buy whichever one was the cheapest? Like, if it's legit that the symbol is the cheapest, you know? Could I not just buy 2 of them? I was thinking about all your time in a catch the other day. There's 2 of them in my world that have gotten a combined minimum 8 shards in 2 days. They're cooking. Yeah, dude, it's just hard to know what the price of anything is. But yeah, I mean, cool at least that, like, I'm going to leave in 2 offers here for 2 of the Fasoa pieces at 575. I don't really know what the prices are, but I think they're, like, maybe a little above this, so they might slow by. But if not, like, here's the thing. My Marantils sell, I've already got 135. Like, we're in a good spot. That'll be 2/3 of a Fasoa. Oh, what's the plan now? Good question. I would do more masking, but I don't have time for another hour, unfortunately, because I need to go. I've got an appointment in an hour. Can't complain with that hour, eh? We need to investigate you. I'm not gonna lie, Mod Reaper, like, something curious is going on. Where did I get all those Marantils? I bought them from a herb salesman. I ran into a dude, and he said he would sell me Marantil at a discounted price if I bought it in bulk. So I bought it all. No, I've been doing herb runs like crazy. Oh, speaking of herb runs, actually. Wait, this is kind of a big one. Like an actual certified big one. I believe we've planted enough Marantils during this rebuild that I can buy... No, I can't. Never mind. I mean, actually, I can buy Bountiful Harvest, and we can start doing grapevines. You know what? I'm doing it. I don't care. It's been purchased. I am the proud owner of the Bountiful Harvest. Do you go to Careback for the last piece? Maybe. Maybe I do. Okay. Team, here's the plan. I have max bad luck mitigation at Zammy. Let's go to the Lord of Chaos with cash and just start plundering. Genuinely, it is plundering o'clock. I just want to get my drop at Zammy because I don't know how much bulk pieces are. Actually, I don't know how much anything is, but I feel like bow of 2 bill. So if I get a bulk piece at Zammy, we have a Fasoa tonight. Yeah, that's actually huge. I'm so down. So yeah, no, we should absolutely go do that. Because yeah, no, I've really wanted a Fasoa. Like, here's the thing, right? I'm enjoying the current setup we have, but I'm ready for a change. I think swapping into a crit build would be really fun. Magic without Fasoa is naked. What enrage would you like to do? We can do 750s. It's whatever you want, though. I think that's your preference, right? I have a Vorkath Reaper and I'm doing the boss for the first time. What is happening? So Vorkath is in fact the best and easiest boss fight in the game. No, there's actually no way to know what's happening at Vorkath. That boss is disastrous. Got my comp cape on the iron today. Congrats. COVID account? Wait, you've got a comp cape on a COVID account? That's crazy. Changes hopefully coming soon? Mod Reaper leaked? Mod Reaper leaking secret Vorkath changes? What does soon mean? Okay. Okay. Let me think. Soon. Okay. Definition of soon. Okay. Okay. In or after a short time. Okay. What is a short time? I'm a short person. I'm 5'7". So, assuming each inch of my height is a day, 57 days, I think, is soon. Which means in 57 days exactly, which would bring us to, hold, 57 days from now. Saturday, the 28th of February. Because everybody knows Saturday is the day that updates come out. That is when I would expect the forecast changes. What do we think? Oh yeah, it's 12 inches and a foot. Oh no, wait, I got the day wrong. I'm not 57 inches. I'm more than that. I'm about 60. Okay, I'm 67 inches. 67 days from now. It's a Tuesday, March 10th. Now that makes perfect sense. Okay, so on Tuesday, March 10th, I expect everyone to be here for Vorkath Deletion Day. For real, though, I'm looking forward to it. I cannot wait for Vorkath to be deleted. I just want them to remove one of Vorkath's legs. That's my biggest complaint about Vorkath. Like, what do you mean you have 4 legs? Because there wasn't time to get rid of one. Like, are you silly or something? Like, it's 1 less leg to draw and animate. Obviously, that would be easier. Yeah, can you imagine the Vorkath change is Zamarok gets a mute button? Wait, I'd actually be so down. Nah, I'm in. I'm actually in. Anything else that y'all have been working on, scrap it. If you give Zamarok a mute button, you have fixed Vorkath in my book. Like, that's it. That's actually a good one. Cash, I'm a little concerned that we're not doing any damage to the boss. I don't know what happened, but I'm assuming it's not my fault. My god book wasn't on. Oh yeah, because everybody knows the Amasket book does 800,000 damage per minute. Oh! Spirit Flick! Dude, I'm bad. I just want this Zammy drop. But it's not. The boss wasn't Vuln, chat. It was my fault, because everybody knows Cash isn't allowed to Vuln because he's an Iron Man. At least that's what he told me. You know, I didn't know that vulnerability was removed from Iron Man in like a hidden update, but apparently it was. Can anybody confirm? I was pretty shocked, to be honest with you, but... Can confirm? Interesting. Tim, when did that happen? I feel like there should have been more, excited mainscapers about that, you know? Like, I don't know, if I was a mainscaper and I found out that irons could Vuln... Actually, y'all want a hot take? Delete Vuln completely. A buff that doesn't change the way you play at all, it just gives you 10% more damage all the time? So boring. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Also, new drinking game for 2026 that I'm starting right now. Drink anytime I say leveling benefit. You know why? Do you guys know what Vuln should be? A leveling benefit. Woohoo! It's gonna be a long year. What if you keep Vuln but delete Mainscapers instead? Ooh. I mean, I guess you could. Delete Vuln and then give magic a Vuln spell? What do you mean? I love the idea of giving magic a Vuln spell. An AoE Vuln spell. Ah. No, I will actually say this. Team forming and stuff is like brutal for groups, but I've got to say, I actually really, really like a lot of the group buffs and the way that they work with each other right now. Like, that is one thing about the game that I think is actually like genuinely in a good spot. Like, I love the interaction between like the Necromancy haunt buff and like hammering and Lord of Bone Zone, and like I really, really like that you can feel when you don't have different buffs active. Like, it's good. Okay, I'm gonna lure the boss here so that Cash gets a ghost auto when he comes out, okay? I don't know why I thought that was gonna hit way more. I thought I was a goner. I thought it was over for me. You know, I'm realizing I'm having a very easy time right now. I think it's because I'm on a Hellhound. I think last time I did this, I was on a Calg, which is like sort of redundant if Cash is already on a Calg, and I'm assuming he is. Oh no! I signed! My sign of life! Chat, what do we do? Panic! You're already dead? No, you are the one who will be already dead. Or something. I did it. No, I generally think this game has too many things that you just, like, have to, like, press button or you miss out. I just think we have too many in general. Like, Vuln's only one of them. But I especially don't like the ones that don't change the way you play the game at all. So, like, something like Smoke Cloud, I'm a lot more cool with, because it actually, like, it leans into crits, it lasts multiple minutes. I mean, you could also just make Vuln last longer, so you don't need to mindlessly upkeep it as much. I'd be cool with that, too. What? Oh. I wasn't praying melee. Apparently. There's nothing funnier than throwing the kill on Maharda's face and then typing "we clutch these" into the group chat. Smoke Cloud is just as bad as Vuln? It's not. It's half as bad because it lasts 2 minutes. Easy. Man, how is he going to survive the last phase if he won't be able to Vuln the boss? What about Deathmark? The fact that it only works for Necromancy and it's once per fight, like, to me, bro, Cash does not have a lot of life points. To me, that, like, makes it a lot more okay. Like, Deathmark is bad for other reasons, but it's not bad for the same reason Vuln is bad. Cash has 600 life points. Brother, what? What happened? We lost Cash! Great in life, glorious in death, his name lives on in song and story. All right, that one's on me. That one's on me. How are you gonna die against solo 220k HP? Should have 3-cycled. Should have 3-cycled. Wait, where's the Easy K? Hold the phone. Nah, Easy K handles that. I forgot about Easy K. Wait, did you try to mage it? Wait, oh no. But the Easy K stands for easy kill. Do I claim my 4th core? John, you're not gonna want to hear this, but I think it's time you learn the truth. "2025 was the year of claiming your drops. 2026 is the year of streak it, no balls." That's just the way that it works. That's how 2026 is gonna be, all right? I'm sorry. He's streaking it. Oh no. Dude, I'm gonna feel so bad when he dies. I'm gonna feel so bad. Plus, Gupard knows where he lives too. Like, Gupard is gonna pull his internet. Like, it's just... Oh no! My presence has been requested in the dark. Oh no! We missed a stun! I can't believe this! Wait, Insane PVM or the creator? Wait, what do you guys think he's the creator of? Apparently not the creator of the heal other spell. Oh, just kidding, he did. Ow! Ow! Okay. 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 Fair enough, fair enough. The creator of the easy K rotation that does 10,000 damage per minute. Alright. I'm bringing the boss over. Definitely not the creator of the Storm Shards ability, that's for sure. The creator of EOC, no, that was me, that was me. I did that one. All right, let's begin. Oh no, Cash, where are you? Oh, he calced me, but now he's not in his sunshine. Oh, nor, he also didn't calc me. What was that for? I don't know what he was doing. Chaos. Unfettered. Ow. Ow. Ooh. Wait, that kind of hurts, though. Ooh. Core. Blimey, I almost died. That chaos wasn't unfettered at all. He's blowing holes in me RuneScape character. I just love that, like... 500 Rage Zammy is like, I sleep, I've never seen a mechanic in my life. And then somehow, I mean, I don't think 750 is hard, I'm just struggling. Oh, he's already in a berserk. Oh no. There's the Chaos Roar. There's the Easy K! Hey, we actually skipped one. Pog. Okay, we can go. Okay, gotta bring the bus there so Cash gets a ghost auto. Okay. Wait, where's Cash? Oh, he's here. Oh no, I didn't kill the guy! Oh, Nor! Ooh! That hurt a little bit, but it's chill, it's chill. Everything's good, everything's good. Things have never been better. Do I know what unfettered means? I would assume that it means likely without bounds in some way. So I presume it means like chaos, a lot of it. Just based on the way that Zamarok uses it. It means without cheese? Oh, unfettered. Wait, that actually makes so much sense. Holy crap. So he's making a comparison. It's like a metaphor. Or is it a simile? No, it's not a simile. Because he doesn't use like. So it can't be a simile. It's a metaphor. He's saying, the blast of chaos I'm about to hit you with has no cheese. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I just never really thought about it that way before, but that's really cool. Blast! There's no way, bro. Help me! Okay, we lived. Star B. My magma's gonna do it for me. I'm getting out of here. We didn't win. Chat, I might claim it. My wife wants a longsword. Okay, John, here's what you tell your wife. This is a power move. I've got a certified power move for you. Okay? Okay? She's not gonna outright ask for it. So what you do is you do this. Oh, you want a longsword? Well, I'd be down to teach you Arch Glacier sometime if you want. That's it. If you want a lang, I've got a really good way to get one. It's the Arch Glacier boss. That's how you get divorced? Nah. Hey, I have a perfect record. I haven't been divorced one time. Not even once. That's the divorce rotation? No. I literally have a flawless record. Not worth marrying if they can't do Glacier themselves? Oh no. The reason that's really funny too is Anna also was not able to finish a longsword, I don't think. She couldn't get the Nihilus. She's got tons of cores. That's funny. Amazing. We skipped the melee slam. I sure hope that doesn't come back to haunt us later. When Cash dies to a melee slam because he's in a berserk. I'm speaking it into existence. Okay. I am charging Lapad. Okay? I don't know if my wife can do 500% Glacier. Wait, how do you not know? Was that not part of the premarital, DPS test? Wait, before agreeing to marry Anna, I put her through a test of, it was 15 different RuneScape activities. And it was pass-fail like a driving test, too. But is that not normal? It was like literally part of the relationship agreement too. Because part of it too is like, you know, you wanna marry like a partner you can work well together on a team with as well. So I included Duo Hard Mode Virago and Duo Angel of Death and Duo Beastmaster. Those are like the team challenges. And then to ensure that she could pull her own weight in the relationship, I also had to do a bunch of solo stuff. It was solo ambassador, solo Terrakit, but without killing any of the enemies. Solo hard mode Carapac. The Raksha Master Timer. What are the other ones? Yeah. Wait, do you not do that? Why does it sound like based on that, Cash would be the perfect wife? Oh no. Uh-oh. He said true. Pog? No, I am of course kidding. If that wasn't abundantly clear. But honestly, not a bad idea. Dude, can you imagine in like vows, like instead of like you make me a better person, it's you make me a better DPSer? You make me better at hard mode Carapac? Chat, be careful. I'm about to run out of runes. And I'm cognizant of it too. I have 400 left. No, that's enough. That's enough. Why does Zamarok hurt? Where's Cash? Oh, he's hiding behind the boss. Okay, fair. I can't wait for Ryan to marry me and my wife. Oh my god, that's actually a crazy poll. I mean, Nathan, I'll tell the story if you want me to. It's kind of a crazy story. Any droppers? I honestly think I'm gonna get green sparkles. I'm so dry at this boss. It's bound to happen. Okay, maybe not. I can do one more kill though. The reason that's a really funny line, quote, I can't wait for Ryan to marry me and my wife, is because Nathan approached me, so Nathan's engaged. And he unironically approached me and asked me how down I would be to officiate their wedding. And what was my answer? Oh, okay. This is how this works. If someone asks you if you'd be open to officiating their wedding, there's only one right answer. It's just yes. Like, you have to say yes to that for sure. What I told him is I said, if you actually like, if you and your fiance actually want that, like genuinely that is what you want, I'll be there. I'm in. I'll get the certification. I'll do, like, yeah, I would love to. I'm in. If they actually want that, I'll do it. I also initially thought it was a joke, and then I found out it wasn't actually completely a joke. Add a Good Morning Gamers to the ceremony? I would love to. What prayer level G? Well, that's the thing, right? Is I need to figure out if I have all the prereqs. I feel like some of the prereqs are pretty high, but... You know, I actually genuinely thought he was kidding. And then I found out he wasn't kidding. And then now... I now pronounce you man and wife. Bang! Oh, no. That's really funny. Yeah, I'm convinced it's an elaborate ploy to one-up Editor Kochi. Because I was one of Editor Kochi's groomsmen. And he had an awesome wedding. One of the more fun weddings I'd been to. Yeah, no. I said I was down, like, of course. Wait, is this Eden? Or is it someone that sounds like Eden? This sounds like Eden. I pronounce you bass and DPSer. No, not Eden D's Nuts. Like, the musical artist. No, it definitely is. I think it's just really old Eden. Any exclamation point song users? Now that I've met Editor Kochi, I can invite him. That would be so fun. I'm just saying, Kochi and Lauren are literally two of my favorite people. They're great. Oh, it was Eden. Nice. Why don't you use it? Because I'm trying not to die to the boss. I should make a macro for, I should make a one input, one output keybind to do that for me. be a good idea. Nah, it'd be 1-1. It'd be 1-1, I promise. Emberstaff! Magma's so good as an AoE. Like, just to think that it's as much damage as Wild Magic, right? And it's boosted by Sun. And then you can put it on the floor and it hits everything. Good ability. You know what it is, actually? Magma's exactly what I feel like ranged corruption should do. Basically. Just a zone of damage. Bombardment. So to me, bombardment needs to thematically be like a little more like to me, bombardment is like unloading a trebuchet on your enemies, you know? That's the thing about bombardment is it needs to be more trebuchet pilled to me. So I wouldn't want like little hits over time. Like I want something that goes Splunk, you know? To be a bombardment is like a sustained assault. See, that makes sense. What if they add a new one and it's called Creeping Barrage? And it allows you to do a sustained World War I style trench warfare Creeping Barrage. Yeah, I don't know why. To me, like... To me, bombardment should be like a big blast. A big icy blast. No, it doesn't need to be icy. Just a big blast. You also don't need to call it bombardment. We could rename it to something else. What if you know, I'm actually a big fan of abilities that are just sounds. What's the word for that? Is it an onomatopoeia? No, that's something else. It's a... Wait, maybe I'm right? But yeah, like... Make an ability called Kaboom. It is an onomatopoeia. Huge. Yeah. Did Cash die? Oh my god, Cash. Brother. Don't like this idea. Don't like this idea one bit. Wait, did he die? What did he die to? It seems I lost internet? Bro, how am I gonna do a 1v2 clutch at the Lord of Chaos? Okay. Okay. Let's think on this, team. Let me use my brain. 3 minutes till sign, but I've got to go to my appointment. So I can't wait till I have a sign. Okay. Oh my god, dude, I'm bad. Oh no, I can't two-cycle this, can I? Because if I do... Ugh. So my plan was to do a 2-cycle with Reflect and then Infa-cycle for the 3rd. But otherwise, there like just wasn't a good way to do it. Yeah, unlucky. That's okay. I actually think it would have been fine. I didn't have a Mort. Maybe I should have nattied and cated, but I wanted to go fast so that I could tank it. I think meta into 6-1 specs would have done it. Yeah, that might have been the play. Old RS guy would have clutched that, probably, honestly. Back before the incident. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, Yannick Search. All right, why don't we crank these Fasoa pieces? A little bit. Like, I think it's like 575 is like a lie offer. 600 flat, a flat 600. That's a legit offer. I feel like those could buy up. Okay. Team, I gotta get going because I have an appointment and I need to be on the other side of town in 17 minutes. So I am gonna get in the car and drive. Before that though, did want to say thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I had a lot of fun today. I hope you guys did too. And we will be live tomorrow for a significantly longer stream. We might even do a stream doesn't end until Fractured Staff of Armadil with like a crazy forfeit if I have to end before it. So that is an option too. Coach said, I didn't know you knew how to drive. Coach, you're not helping. All right, take care, everyone. Have a good one. Thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year. I'm going to find somebody to raid over to, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for easily taking us to hour 50 and beyond. Alrighty. Let's see who's live that I want to raid over to. I am going to send you guys over to Legos, who's streaming on his new hardcore. Hope you guys enjoy Legos' stream. I'll catch you next time. Have a good one. See you later. Awkward silence. I didn't know they made cars with pedals.